Hello everyone, and welcome to my GH Soap Opera Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers. Will Kai expose Willow's shocking secret after catching her injecting Drew? General Hospital rumors and updates imply that Kai Taylor could see Willow Kane delivering an injection to Drew Kane. Will Kai take a drug vial for examination and expose Willow's true intentions? Kai is distrustful of Willow, and that is why he wants to keep an eye on Drew. Given that Kai is aware of Willow's untrustworthiness, he has opted to continue supporting Drew while retaining some level of access. Although Drew isn't Kai's ideal ally, he still considers him as a person deserving of protection. After all, the man who shot Drew is now looking after him, which obviously makes Kai feel nervous. Kai wants to watch the situation at the house, and Alexis Davis is thankful for his care under these circumstances. While Alexis doesn't particularly like Drew either, he is the father of Scout Quartermain and the only parent she has left. Alexis advised Kai and Trina to let her know immediately away of anything amiss. This is why Alexis advised both Kai and Trina Robinson to reach out to her immediately away if they detect anything strange. It appears like the episode is indicating that Kai could witness something he shouldn't. At some point, Kai may stumble across Willow providing an injection to Drew and start to fear that she could be giving him something deadly. Naturally, Willow could say it's a different drug prescribed to promote Drew's rehabilitation. Kai could pretend belief in her comments, but he could still want to get a private moment with Drew to question him directly. Drew is able to blink in response, so Kai might ask if Drew is in danger. Drew is still able to blink in response, so Kai might query if there's anything alarming about this drug. He may even ask Drew whether he feels unsafe, causing Drew to blink in agreement. There's a chance Kai might surreptitiously grab a vial of that medicine and bring it to Alexis' office, where he could explain the issue. Trina could also be there for this debate, joining Kai and Alexis in their concerns that Willow is using this drug to keep Drew sedated. Fans of GH are well aware that this is precisely Willow's goal, since she needs Drew in this state while she works towards a brighter future. Drew's stroke wasn't even a stroke, it was caused by the meds she's giving. Drew's stroke wasn't genuinely a stroke since Willow provided this medicine to produce his present state. Will Portia Robinson become engaged in the lab testing part of the narrative? Will Kai and Trina turn to Portia for aid or seek another means to unearth the contents of that medicine vial? Regardless of the conclusion, the issue may begin with Kai seeing an injection and grabbing a vial while Willow is preoccupied. General Hospital spoilers hint that Kai and Trina will find themselves engaged in other problematic events, so keep a watch out for more unexpected revelations ahead. General Hospital spoilers next 3 weeks: Drew's only hope, Cullum's big problem, Brennan's failed mission. General Hospital spoilers for the next 3 weeks, February 9th to February 27th, hint that fans may witness Drew Kane's lone hope, Ross Cullum's significant dilemma and Jack Brennan's unsuccessful mission. The week of February 9th to 13th will bring lots of concerns about Anna Devane now that she's seeking therapy at a mental health facility back in France. Jason Morgan will worry about Anna after Felicia Scorpio reveals Anna's message regarding Caesar Faison apparently being alive. Emma Scorpio Drake will speak up to Giovanni Gio Palmieri about how hard it was witnessing Anna in such a frenetic, confused state of mind. It also appears like Charlotte Cassadine will get an opportunity to meet Valentine Cassadine again owing to Danny Morgan's clever proposal. However, Valentine may have a different view on the Nina Reeves scenario and give her the benefit of the doubt after Charlotte briefs him. As for Dante Falconeri, he may become the police commissioner for good as Anna plainly can't return her post anytime soon. Other GH spoilers predict Portia Robinson will have an announcement to make, so she may decide to cave to Curtis Ashford's paternity test demand and have some findings to share soon enough. Next, Nathan West will encourage Lulu Spencer to take the jump with him romantically despite all the problems. Lulu may surrender and leave Nathan pleased, but Britt Westbourne won't be as excited with this clash for several reasons. Maxie Jones will finally be back on screen again starting February 12th, so her wake-up call is just around the corner. Since Felicia and Damian Spinelli will face a momentous option, they can argue whether they should tell Maxie about Nathan's survival or wait till she gets enough strength to bear that bombshell. Over with Brooke Lynn Quartermain, it looks like she's got a major eruption coming up. If Brooke Lynn finds out about Chase trying Michael's keys and learns one worked at Drew's residence, she may criticize him for digging and compromising his job again. In the meanwhile, Michael will want to woo Jacinda Bracken over dinner, but it's probable his arrest could wreck their plans. Rick Lansing and Elizabeth Baldwin will also go on a dinner date shortly, so it'll be fascinating to see how the night works out for them. During the week of February 16th to 20th, Drew may discover Kai Taylor might be his only hope. Kai wants to keep an eye on Drew at the home and may perhaps see Willow Kane with that sketchy drug. Could Kai sense problems and even swipe a vial to be tested? It could go a long way toward helping Kai figure out that Drew's being drugged into this condition of incapacitation. Elsewhere, now that Molly Lansing Davis has received advice from Rick and Cody Bell is ready to obtain instruction from Tracy Quartermaine, perhaps Molly and Cody may find a way ahead romantically. The week of February 23rd to 27th may bring a dangerous move if Britt tries to sneak an additional vial of her medicine out of Windmere. Of course, there's also a chance Jason may slip inside instead and try to grab a dosage for Britt's sake. Jason will keep putting his life on the line to help Britt as Cullum takes more dangerous maneuvers. Jocelyn Jacks has already sparked Cullum's suspicions, so he's undoubtedly going to keep a tight eye on her as a possible issue. Cullum is certain to figure out that Jocelyn is a WSB agent if he doesn't already know. Brennan may fail his objective to keep that data out of Cullum's hands and put Jocelyn in serious risk in the process. General Hospital spoilers predict the next 3 weeks will offer some dangerous scenarios and jaw-dropping news, so stay tuned. GH spoilers, BLQ puts Chase on the spot, why won't he drop the vendetta against Michael? General Hospital spoilers leak Brooke Lynn Quartermaine definitely didn't hold back when her spouse Harrison Chase pushed back at her attempts to get him to cool down over his angry with Michael Corinthos. Chase is a dog with a bone, and he can't even manage to explain to his wife why he can't just abandon this grudge. Why is Chase so focused on making sure Michael goes down for shooting Drew Kane? Brooke Lynn was right that it might have been any number of persons who wanted Drew dead. Why is he so adamant that it must be Michael and he must have been attempting to frame Willow Tate Kane? The answer may not be one he nor Brooke Lynn are ready to confront. Is Chase still carrying a torch for BLQ? The apparent answer is that Chase is still hung up on his ex-wife in some form. Sure, Willow might not have really been in love with Chase when she married him, but he surely was. She was kind of the one who got away, and he lost her to Michael long before he realized it. Willow married him out of sympathy and believed she would sacrifice her own happiness to be his wife since she thought he was dying. When he survived, it became tougher to be faithful, and that ended in an affair with Michael. It seems like Chase isn't as over that as he persuaded himself all these years. GH spoilers reveal it's probably not that simple still, it's probably not as black and white as Chase still having a passion for Willow. He was and is totally in love with his wife. They haven't even reached their second wedding anniversary yet, but much has happened in the time since they wed. For starters, Chase lost his family and found out he can't make a new one, at least not the old-fashioned way. Then he found out his wife already had a child with someone else. Would recouping affection from Willow possibly make up for the ache of knowing she never genuinely loved him back then? Is that what he's after, and is the sorrow of his childless marriage and faltering career making it much too easy to live in the past? Cooler heads prevail certainly. Chase would be better off nixing his plot to take Michael down and concentrating on helping Willow get her kids back, if anything. Emphasis on the if anything. Brooke Lynn zoomed in on Chase during their lunch date at Bobby's and called him out for investigating Michael, stating it's just as big of a conflict of interest as he believes it is for Molly Lansing Davis to ask him about the shooting. Chase didn't have a strong reply, and that quiet every time she questions him about Willow Cloud quickly gets fairly deafening. Are you sensing challenges and tragedy coming for Chase and Brooke Lynn? GH fans are done with Marco and ready for him to go. Marco is no good for Lucas. General Hospital began Marco off with such promise. But that emotion didn't last long, as supporters now want him away from Lucas. Key takeaways: Marco is not a decent man, and Lucas is about to get injured. Some fans feel that Marco set up his original meeting with Lucas and is exploiting him. Marco went against his father and is seeking to have Sonny assassinated. Sidwell may go against his own son. Marco is no good. Lucas cannot catch a break when it comes to love. After the Brad mess, it would have been lovely to see him in a happy partnership. When Marco came along, he looked to be Lucas's happily ever after. Life sometimes has different ideas. Marco is Sidwell's son, but he encouraged Lucas to believe he wasn't like his father and had nothing to do with his business. This was a falsehood. He is very much involved in what his dad is up to. Now Marco has got his lover to move into Windmere with him and dear old dad, but Lucas has no idea what is actually going on at the castle. For the time, he is blissfully unaware. But it may alter at any second. They are detaining Anna in the underground and carrying out whatever Faison's final project is. Meanwhile, poor Lucas defends his partner to anybody who listens. The Apple Doesn't Fall Far fans are asking if Marco ever actually had emotions for Lucas, or if their meeting was really a setup. It was a setup from the jump. When he met Lucas in Miami, he dropped his credit card, and Lucas picked it up. Downhill ever since, exclaimed a Facebook fan. Others feel that he is just as terrible if not worse than Sidwell, with others predicting his dad may try to take him out for asking Cullum to kill Sonny after his father clearly told him no. Daddy dearest will snuff him, stated one admirer. Another joined in with, Sidwell did say as a father he loves his son, but I know one crosses him. Things are coming to a head at Windermere, and we shall see how this all plays out. General Hospital spoilers, Albrecht's ultimatum, will Nathan and Lulu's love survive? General Hospital spoilers and updates predict that Liesl Albrecht could put an end to the developing relationship between Nathan West and Lulu Spencer. Albrecht might be totally backing Maxie Jones even if she was with Damien Spinelli and advise Nathan against abandoning his real love in this manner. Nina has been very supportive of Nathan and his affections for Lulu. Nina Reeves has been fairly encouraging of Nathan as he pursues his heart's desires, but it appears that Liesl may not share the same sentiment, especially when she finds the direction in which his affections are driving him. It's evident that Albrecht and Lulu have their own set of unresolved difficulties, which might drive Liesl to advise Nathan to reject his foolish passion. Once Albrecht hears the latest details, she is likely to vent her wrath, considering this circumstance as a huge betrayal of Maxie. Liesl can say that her son is worthy of far more than what Lulu has to give and urge him against continuing this insanity. Although Nathan is an adult capable of making his own decisions, Albrecht tends to be a bossy mother who is never hesitant about speaking her ideas. Nathan won't be able to overcome his birth mother's objections. In essence, Nathan finds himself unable to prevent Liesl from explaining all the reasons why establishing a relationship with Lulu would be a catastrophic option. Naturally, if Albrecht discovers about Liesl's attempts to slow things down, she may very easily intensify the tension with Lulu. This might hamper Albrecht's efforts to bond with Rocco Falconeri, so she will need to tread carefully. Nevertheless, Liesl may declare that Lulu and Dante Falconeri are meant to reconcile ultimately. In reaction, Albrecht would urge that Nathan should keep clear of heartbreak and concentrate on Maxie once she regains consciousness. Maxie's waking up from her coma is just around the corner. Maxie's much-anticipated wake-up call is quickly coming, as Kirsten Storms is due to make her comeback to General Hospital on February 12th. It won't be long until Nathan finds his love life growing even more convoluted and complicated. If Liesl chooses to intervene, she might create her own set of issues by attempting to prevent Nathan from pursuing after Lulu. Nathan could also have to negotiate some motherly drama, so make sure to watch Albrecht's likely reaction to any news of Lulu's sexual excursions. According to General Hospital spoilers, Nathan is in for a series of obstacles ahead, no matter how you look at it. GH's Carlo Rota honors his late mother with emotional tribute. Carlo Rota celebrated the anniversary of his mother's departure with emotional photographs and words. For a long time, Sidwell had held himself like the worst thing in the room, the type of scoundrel who relished hearing his own footsteps reverberate. That is, until General Hospital eventually tipped its hand and showed what had been sitting just out of view. Sidwell wasn't the boss, he was merely a cog in the machine. WSB director Ross Cullum sits above it all, monitoring and steering with a silent ferocity. Not long after that became obvious on screen, Carlo Rota turned up somewhere much quieter, revealing something that had nothing to do with control and everything to do with who was absent. Key takeaways. Carlo Rota made a heartfelt Instagram post commemorating his late mother on the anniversary of her passing. Rota's post contained photographs of his mother with him, alone, and surrounded by her grandkids. Fans replied by sharing their own experiences with losing their mothers and offering condolences. A memory that still has weight. Rota said on Instagram, 3 years ago today, you were set free. The missing never stops. Thanks, Mama, for this life. The words didn't reach for comfort or resolution. They halted where the emotion ceased. The photographs didn't feel picked so much as accumulated. In one, Rota's mom leaned into the picture beside him, smiling big and unguarded, in a really happy moment. In another, she sat alone in a wheelchair, cardigan buttoned, scarf hung just so, looking pleased. The third extended the frame more, placing her at the center of her grandkids with a newborn lying heavily in her lap, and a youngster behind her. Rota's co-star and real-life wife, Nazneen Contractor, offered her own comment, Rena is the best. We miss you XOXOXO. Their family's grief didn't need any more explaining. When the comments fill the space, one admirer said, "The world just isn't the same when your mom isn't part of it anymore. All we have is our memories." Another shared, "Sunday will be a year since my mom died away. I can't believe how fast it went by, and yet, it seems like a lifetime without her." Several comments stayed simple, the nicest Nana red heart. "You look so much like her. Prayers. No matter how old we are, we will always mourn our moms." Others lingered a little longer. "Living without our moms never gets easier, we just learn to live with it," one follower said. And another added, "The missing never stops," repeating Rota's own words without intending to. Spoilers for the week. Soaps.com has the latest fresh General Hospital spoilers from Monday, February 9th, to Friday, February 13th. Emma has no option but to reveal awful news. Additionally, Trina confronts Joss with concerns, Jason sends down a warning, and Maxie is back. General Hospital spoilers week of February 9th. General Hospital spoilers for Monday, February 9th. Emma delivers dreadful news. Jason is frightened. Jocelyn is taken aback. Dante receives an offer. Brennan is doubtful. General Hospital spoilers for Tuesday, February 10th. Carly offers Valentine an offer. Danny gets inventive. Alexis tips off Jason. Tracy provides Cody a fresh viewpoint. Lucy wants retribution. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, February 11th. Sunny provides strategic advice. Trina questions Joss. Jason offers a warning. Lucas gets a shock. Charlotte receives food for contemplation. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, February 12th. Maxie returns. Nathan hunts out Lulu. Portia gives big news. Brooke Lynn counsels Gio. Jordan and Curtis contemplate their future. General Hospital spoilers for Friday, February 13th. Felicia and Spinelli make a significant decision. Brooke Lynn doesn't hold back. Nathan surprises Britt. Lucas opens up to Elizabeth. Michael prepares a date for Jacinda. General Hospital's Kelly Thiebaud announces her social media break. Kelly Thiebaud revealed her sabbatical on social media when she shot a selfie from a gorgeous place. Social media may bring people together, but it may also create isolation, worry, and sleep deprivation. General Hospital actor Kelly Thiebaud emphasized her mental health. She notified her fans that she's taking a little break. Key takeaways: Thiebaud stated that she's taking a social media sabbatical. She uploaded a snapshot from a calm, gorgeous spot. Thiebaud's message is a reminder that it's wise to take time away from social media. Going on a break. Thiebaud is generally active on social media. The actress regularly discusses her life, her trips, and behind-the-scenes fun on GH. However, being on social media may lead to emotions of worry, anxiety, and terror, especially with all that's going on in the globe. Sometimes, it's nice to stay away from social media and technology completely. Thiebaud understood just how to accomplish it. She fled the world by immersing herself in nature. On January 26th, she uploaded a selfie from her hike on her Instagram story. She said that she's taking a little break from social media. In the shot, the GH actor offered the peace sign while clutching a rolled-up piece of paper. "Taking a little break from this place. I'll jump on regularly to check my messages, but if you need me, text me. Love you all," Thiebaud shared, acknowledging her friends and family, who could wonder why she's not posting as much as normal. Britt attracts attention on General Hospital. Thiebaud's announcement comes as Britt received unwanted attention on General Hospital. Lucas spotted Britt and Marco together in Windermere. He may not have bought their excuse. Meanwhile, Jason has been concerned about Britt. As for Thiebaud, she doesn't want her loved ones to worry about her while she's gone. Just because she's taking a break from social media doesn't always mean she's going off the radar. Thiebaud didn't disclose why she's taking a social media sabbatical. But it's a fantastic reminder that we all need. Sometimes, it might be hard to peel ourselves away from social media and our phones. Social media also becomes a place where there's so much hatred. That alone can have a toll on one's mental health. But a frequent getaway can increase one's mental health and emotional well-being. What are your opinions on Thiebaud's Instagram story? Do you take breaks from social media? Sound off below in the comments section. Anna says Faison is alive, Dante added. Anything ring a bell? Nathan shook his head. I'm still missing 7 years of my life. Dante muttered. That worries me. Cracks in the armor, Jason slid through Britt's window surreptitiously. She startled. Jason. He took in her red eyes, her posture. What happened? They took them, she whispered. I'm trapped. Jason's jaw clenched. I'll fix this. Principles and threats, Justine marched into Sunny's house like she ruled the air. Sunny grinned. Didn't expect you. She watched the snarling Pomeranian. Is that? Fizz. They spoke privately. She made her intentions obvious. If I ever get the chance, she added, I'll take you down. Sunny grinned. Allegedly. The walls closing in. Michael told Sunny everything. Nina reassured Willow. Molly reported to Justine. Evidence was still absent. Back at Nina's, Willow gazed at the key in her palm, eyes black with resolve. At the hospital, Mac phoned Dante. They're moving Anna to a mental facility, Mac stated. We're boarding now. Dante's chest clenched. Jason appeared in his office shortly later. I can't go to France. Dante nodded. I know. A needle and a smile column appeared at Britt's doorway again. This time, he continued sweetly, bringing out a syringe. I'll be generous. He didn't let her touch it. As the needle slipped into her arm, Britt glanced at the wall and made herself one promise. This isn't how my narrative ends. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel without missing any update.